So guys, good morning. For today's session, we'll discuss about for experiment number 4, non-linear analysis of cantilever beam. Already you are offer of about cantilever beam. So cantilever beam, it is membranes. It is supported from the single point only. That means one end is fixed, the another will be carry the force or load. But in order to ensure the structure is static and the support must be fixed, and then meaning it able to support the force and moment in all directions. So a cantilever beam usually model like looking diagram for a cantilever beam. Just look at the diagram. The one end of the beam is fixed. The another end of the beam, the point one would be acting. So now move to the problem now. The given problem for consider a beam shown in fig. It is clamped on the left side and it has point force of 6 kilonewton acting downward on the right end of the beam. The beam has length of 4 meter, width of 0.35 meter and height of 0.3 meter. So within a bracket, cross section is a square. Also, they are take Young's modulus E equal to 2.7 e power 10 power Pascal and calculate the following. First one, calculate the deformation of the beam. Second one, maximum bending stress along the beam. The third one, bending moment along the beam. So these three you have to find out using ANSYS workbench. So now let's move to the ANSYS workbench. So go to ANSYS workbench, select double click and then rename for cantilever beam. And then there are 6 options. One for static structural engineering data, geometry, and then modeling solutions. So you want to go first, you have to select static structural for engineering data. First go to engineering data. You have to set the choose the engineering materials. So mostly we are for static structural steel we are selected, and then below the tabulation for they are given for Young's modulus. We get Young's model equal to 2.7 e power plus 10. The Poisson ratios we will take 0, and then we have to change the unit for metric. So after the unit is fixed, we can close the window and then move to the step number 2, geometry, and double click on engineering geometry, and then we will get a workspace area, and then we can select XY plane, select the XY plane, and then we go to for a viewpoint. We'll get a normal viewpoint, choose and then draw the line command, draw the line command and sketching option, select line command and then go to dimensions. So click on the line, so give dimension h equal to 4 meter, and then we got to convert into sketching line into point and go to concept, click line to point and apply, generate, and then concept, go to concept, select cross section and go to rectangular and then give the dimension B equal to 0.35 and H value 0.35, and then go to generate, apply. So now we can select the line body and then select sketching option, go to modeling, and then close the window. Next move to the step number 3. For go to modeling, double click, and then we will get a geometry model. So this is our geometry model. And then so we can select the line body diagram and then select choose the material for steel, and then we go to select the one end of the cantilever beam. We go to mesh, click update. Suppose you want to change the size of the meshing, go to geometry model and change the sizing. So we have to fix it at one end, fix it support, and then go to static structural, insert, and select the force applied on the other end. We can give the force in x direction, 600 Newton, 600 Newton in positive direction, and then we can go to the solutions and select deformation, apply, and then again we got to go to the solutions. We can select beam tool and apply. We got to wait some time for the result. So finally we'll get the results. Just look at that diagram. These are total deformations, and the fixed end, the deformation is 0. The load will be acting at the another end is the maximum load. It is 3.82 megapascal. Just compare with the theoretical value with FU ANSYS value. So both are equal, but ANSYS we will not get accurate. So some will get approximate value. It is nearest to the theoretical value. And then now again we have to go to solutions, beam tool, and says for a maximum bending stress, insert, and so this is the result for maximum bending stress. Just look at that at one end of this minimum and the another will be maximum. The force is acting at point is maximum, bending stress will be acting. Just to compare with theoretical value and ANSYS value, we'll get a 3.358. It's almost nearest to the theoretical value. So these are the result we will get through ANSYS for the nonlinear cantilever beam.